What's up, Facebook? We live.
It's Monday. What's going on?
I don't know. Special edition, limited edition, baby.
We must be chomping at the bit to go racing, right?
Tech, yes, sir.
Some
tech
some
time.
guys,
How about that?
yeah, tech time. Some guys got a little taste of it Saturday, and now we're ready, I guess.
Yeah, had a little race Saturday. We got my man, the head technician, tech.
Oh,
static.
Not the head. Now it's a committee. There's three of us on this.
That's right.
I don't want them to start head hunting me like they did Curtis.
No,
it ain't me.
We don't want everybody coming after Steve.
That's right. I'm just a spoke in the wheel, guys. I'm just a spoke in the wheel.
That's right. Well, before we get into all this tech talk and all that, we'll give everybody a chance to tune in. Let's go ahead and just talk about what happened a little bit Saturday. We had some fun,
yeah.
didn't we, BT?
Yeah, Jackson won the Jeep Challenge.
He said they were going to do it. They came down and they did it, didn't they?
He said they said they were watching live from Texas Roadhouse. How about that? They're on a little family vacation this week.
Yep, they're down here. Hopefully, I'm gonna get up with him and their family and Kit maybe tomorrow and go catch something to eat with them and hang out for a little bit.
Throw something on the grill or something.
Yeah, see some.
They're down there camping close to you, ain't they? Charleston, North Charleston.
Yeah, they're in North Charleston, real close to Kit, probably like 5 minutes away or something.
I didn't know they had a campground down there somewhere.
What's happening, Mr. Bill? Taz looked good, but that was one heck of a mud hole. I can't believe it slowed those V-treads down to about 12 seconds, VT?
I was about out of there when they started running V-treads. I was trying to get the pup out of there.
I watched them, but I had a dead phone, so I don't have any videos, y'all. So I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was
for the no V-tread videos, but they were doing it, man. That mud was about 4 feet deep. I swear.
It felt like it. It was deep. It was a rough one.
Shoot, for you, it looked about 2 inches deep, bro.
Looks can be deceiving, brother.
I'll tell you what. One thing for sure, we're gonna be looking for that bottle this weekend, aren't we, Steve?
We're taking everybody. Ain't nobody special. We ain't against nobody. We just want to make sure everybody's on the same playing field.
Level playing field. I agree. Check it. Yep. Come on and dig that. I'll be there early.
That's with mine. I'm gonna pull the hood off of it. You and Tony and whatever, y'all can crawl all over it. I'll go sit in my pickup or something.
That's right. What, gates open at 9, BT, this weekend?
At 9 o'clock. Gates open at 9.
We're going to have the Godfather on Wednesday to talk all about his race and all of it. We just wanted to have pretty much a tech episode real quick.
Yeah, get up in here early and get y'all info in. Let you know we got to get there early. We don't want you getting there at 11:15, 11:30.
Yeah, please be there as early as you can. Like you said, gates open at 9, so I'm going to be there at 9, maybe a little earlier. Hopefully, we'll already be set up at 9, waiting on people to come in. And that way, when drivers come in, we can go ahead and get you registered for the series. Because that's the question I've been getting a lot is how many trucks do we have in the series registered? Yep. Well, the only people that are registered are the ones that came to Iris's that Saturday night a month ago. And and there was 11 to sign up then. So just so you know, and there was, that's not very many, but for that one night, it wasn't even a race. 11 pre-registered is pretty good.
We did a little different this year. So
I was mainly just trying to get some of the real close local guys to come and pay their dues, so I could pay for these T-shirts. Because as everybody knows, T-shirts and belts and all that stuff, it all costs money. So
that's right.
So we've got those guys that are registered. So now at the real race, we're going to see who really registers.
Get your goodie bag.
I know at least another 40 coming in. So it's going to be awesome.
Well,
you've got Jarrett registered too now. Don't forget about that. He's registered Saturday.
Yep, he did register Saturday. And paid for his belt, the Coke Renovations belt. So it's going to be a good time.
It's about a 4-hour ride for me or a little over. So if I can be there by 9 o'clock, most everybody else should be there by 10:30.
Yep.
So because Godfather said that the driver's meeting was at 11 and he's racing at 12 o'clock. Whether you're ready or you're not, 12 o'clock on the dot, he's sending them down through there. So you got to give us time enough to get everybody tech, get everybody registered. before the 11 o'clock drivers meeting.
That's right. And please don't get there and go and hang out with your buddies and all, and then everybody rushes at one time, because we want to make the tech process smooth, as easy as possible. And one thing that's really going to help with that is come with, just bring your truck. You can bring somebody with you or whatever, but while we're looking at it, we want you to step back a little bit and don't be all over us while we're teching a truck.
Yeah, don't crowd.
Even if it's your own truck, because we're not trying to steal no setups or nothing. We're just making sure that you fit the rules is all we're doing. Have a little discussion amongst ourselves that we really honestly don't want other people listening in on, because
that's right.
That's right. That's right.
And if there is a problem, we're going to grab you immediately and let you know. So there's nothing going on there. And same thing goes like when Steve and Tony are going to tech the new cheese puff. I'm not going to be all over them. I'm going to walk away. Let them tech it.
And same with my truck. When my truck pulls up there, I'll pull the hood off of it and I'm going to walk away from it. It's on you guys to do whatever. Open the door. I might, whatever, let you guys go over it. If you have questions, if we have questions, we'll ask the driver. If you're not the driver or the truck owner, we don't want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Amen.
We don't need your third cousin on your wife's side coming up there telling us about the truck. We don't want to hear none of that.
That's right. And
whoever brought the truck, that's who's going to be the one that's going to be addressing the truck.
Exactly.
Unless you come up there and say, hey, this is going to be my spokesperson. Other than that, we don't need 10 people up there jumping up, down, turning blue if something is said about something. It is what it is. Move on.
Yep. And most everybody knows what the deal is, and your truck's going to be fine. And,
I think we're good.
It's all good. We're trying to make it easy. And that being said about the owners, that goes for people that don't have anything to do with the truck. You see a truck over there in tech, over there at our tent, not necessarily
don't come over there
in a tech tent like a big deal got made of, but just over there where you registered to the side. We'll be over there teching them. So don't come be Mr. Nosy while we're looking at Jim Bob's truck,
That's right.
There's a lot of guys that want to look people all over their truck. Some of them don't care. If they're your buddy, that's fine, but we don't know that. We don't want when they're getting tech, just kind of leave us alone with that,
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you want to look at their trucks and their setup, look at it in the pits.
That's right.
They go back to their trailers, go over there.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll show you.
They ain't hiding nothing.
We don't need the distractions. We want to try to make the process fast because we got a lot of trucks to look at.
That's right. Because we're
first race of the year. Everybody's got to be looked at. Even if you race with the series since the beginning of the series, your stuff's still going to be looked at.
And I think we got some new trucks coming too. So.
Oh yeah, bunch of new trucks, bunch of new faces. Hey Jordan, how you doing?
Got Jordan and Chandler and Red Cart Sales watching, one of our sponsors. They tuned in watching this evening.
It's going to be a good time. And like Steve says, we just want to make that process quick as possible. Get you tech, get you ready.
Yep.
And
that's right.
Everybody, your tech sheet, go ahead and show you what they look like. This is a tech sheet. You probably can't see it too well, but they're laminated. So we'll put your name and what class. They have the rules on it. So everybody's going to have a copy of the rules the whole time for their truck. So we can, discuss exactly if there is a problem or what the deal is, Also, these guys right here, you're going to have to see us to get one of these to give Jordan or Kinsley or whoever to get in a class. So every truck needs to be teched.
Yep.
So everybody's going to see us. So we'll talk about that with Godfather.
Even y'all taking even like non-series trucks is racing too,
Yep. We just want to make sure that they fit in our classes is all we're doing.
You got to get a tech sheet to get, a registration sheet to get in. So
that's right.
Yep.
Which just makes it seamless. Scotty and them did that and gave us a little tickets, and I think it worked good. So
I agree with that. Well, when the series comes to your track, it's running on the series rules.
Yep.
So that means if you're going to run against us, you got to run by series rules. It don't matter what track we go to or who we're racing. They're going to fit our rules, or they just. I mean,
in this way, they just when they go to register, they know what class they fit and what class they've been approved for, and it just takes all the stuff out of it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That way our guys know that, hey, we've looked at those trucks.
Yep.
Because we want to keep.
We're trying to keep as much. Right. And we're trying to keep as much bickering as possible.
That's
Oh,
right.
We don't want that. That's why we went to a 3-man tech team this year. So it isn't just one guy saying end all to be all. Is this way? There's a committee, 3 guys will sit down. If 2 guys say it looks good to them and one says it don't, then it passes.
That's
Yep.
good.
You know,
That's right.
it's not that way you don't mess around with no, there can't be no favoritism because you got 3 different people
That's right.
from 3 different, I think it makes it a lot fairer for everybody.
Yep. You got a Chevy guy, a
Ford
Chevy
guy.
guy from Georgia, a Ford guy from South Carolina, and y'all are stuck with me. So
Yep,
it ought
that's
to
right.
work good. You and Tony and I believe, can get along and talk things out.
Oh yeah.
And everybody knows
I mean,
we're not all. Sometimes people get revved up and thinking everybody's all in cahoots with who or that.
Oh,
and all,
yeah.
you know.
yeah, no.
Yeah, Jason says it's all rigged. That's
It's
right.
all rigged. I heard that. It's rigged.
Well, we're going to do our best to unrig it this year. This year will be the unrigging year.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
may have been rigged in the past, but it'll be unrigged this
Yeah,
year.
that ain't been rigged. Come on.
Yes,
Steve.
ma'am. Tina, I believe the rules
All the
are pinned
rules.
to the top of the Facebook page. The
Yeah, they all posted
2024
on there somewhere.
Yep, pinned to the top.
Well,
I
I'm
will
gonna
check when we
put
get
it
off
out
the
there. If you guys rigged it last year and the year before, you guys didn't do a very good job because the Georgia boys took first and second 2 years in a row, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. It couldn't have been rigged unless
So-
y'all
Listen to
rigged it.
this.
If you all rigged it, y'all piss poor riggers.
Shots fired.
Shots fired right
Oh,
here.
Yeah, Mr. Cody's on here tuning in tonight. I think as long as you ain't got a blatant rule breakage, I believe you get 1 pass. You get a
Yeah.
race to fix.
Yes.
Except for Power Rider. You know, if you got something slightly
Some.
wrong, that we're going to work with people, especially guys who haven't even raced with the series that really don't know what we're after. But a bunch of y'all know
Exactly.
what we're after. Y'all know what the deal is. So don't fight us too much.
One of the biggest things, though, that we're not going to let fudge is if you don't have your neck brace, you don't have a helmet, you don't have a fire jacket. Now, you can ask anybody to borrow one, and most of us will loan you one.
That's right.
That ain't, but if you pull up on that line, I don't care who you are, if you don't have your fire suit on and you don't have your neck brace, you don't have a helmet on, you're DQ'd, you're backing out, you're done.
Pants and
It
closed
don't-
toe shoes.
it don't- That's right, and closed-toe shoes. I mean, it's safety, man. It's what your life worth.
And if you run with your window down, you must have a window net or an armor chain.
Yep.
Keep your arm from going out, because we've seen that
That's
happen,
right.
unfortunately. So
Oh, yes.
don't, like Steve
Yep.
says, don't fight us on safety, because
That's
No,
the big
the
deal.
we're
safety's
going to
important.
go ahead and back it up and
Yep,
put on the jacket or whatever. And you give us too much lip, you're going to lose the pass.
Yeah.
You know?
that's right. Yeah.
And we've told them all to back up. I've told Jeremy to back up. I've told Johnny, back up. Go put on your
Yep.
suit,
Yep.
dude. What are you
Yep.
trying to do? So
And it's not trying to be disrespectful or hateful, or it's trying to keep everybody safe.
Yep.
These
Yep.
track owners spend a lot of money on insurance, and they don't want to use it for foolishness,
That's right. We don't want anybody burn
know.
up. You know,
and we don't want nobody hurt.
stupid reasons.
That's the big thing.
That's
We want-
right.
We want you to
And your
leave like you came.
seatbelts. We're gonna warn you again. Seatbelts
Yes.
in date. That means the tag
Mhm.
on it. The tag on it. That date is when it goes out of date, y'all. That's
Oh,
not like
That's right.
I start with
born on
started
date or none of that. That's the date that it goes out.
Yes. I think a belt's good for 2 years,
Yes.
and you can buy belts for $100, guys. It's and I know it's $100. I'm not saying that $100 is nothing, but it's once every 2 years. It's a $50 a year investment.
Mine's every other year in
And-
the trucks. I got to buy one every year.
Well, that's what happens when you got money like you got and you have multiple race vehicles. Those poor guys only got but one of them to worry about.
Yep.
You rich guys, that's a rich man problem. Most of us don't have that.
Multiple trucks and all these dudes. Hey,
Chandler says they make up
Hey.
fire retardant socks now. You still got to have shoes on, brother.
Still gotta have
Mr.
shoes.
Bill
Sam.
says
Still
you
gotta have
better
shoes.
wear them bras and panties and fireproof too.
Closed-toed
burn
shoes. What don't them boys understand about closed-toed shoes, not socks?
and that's
He
not.
said
Crocs.
he's kidding. He's
Yeah, it's
gonna
not Crocs.
wear them. That
Not
to his
Crocs.
wedding. That's about the 2 times that he wears shoes.
He didn't. Yeah,
I bet he didn't keep them on all day.
he had them on until I left. He was there all night. He had them on.
Yeah. Oh, dang, boy.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
He's-
That's what
he's-
I figured after it was going to the reception, them shoes was gone.
Well, he might have pulled them off when I left, and they were getting into other stuff pretty good.
That's right. There's Mr.
Yeah.
Don. So we've all been wondering, maybe Don will answer it for us. Is the truck that looks like his that's been running at Little Do his, or is that an imposter that's his buddy? Steve, do you know this? Is it?
There's 2 of them in there that look similar. There's a fella named Chop that's got one, and Don's got his.
Okay. But Don has
I'm
a
pretty
paint
sure
job
they're
that
both-
looks like the other fella now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They're both black and silver.
All right, man. We got a red cart sale says so it's either arm restraints or window net if no door. I thought we
Yes.
had to have a no man. That was ours.
If
Well,
no-
I think
if no windows.
I think
yes.
yeah. If no window, you got to have a door.
Yeah, no, it says if
gotta
no
have
door,
some-
no
even if
door
it's a-
windows. So yeah, if
Yes,
you don't
even
have
if
the
it's a
driver's
Jeep.
side window, you must have arm restraint or a window net.
Well, how about the doors?
You gotta have doors,
You got to have a
Gotta
door.
have a door.
Got to have a door.
Jeep.
unless
Yeah.
it's a Jeep.
Even well, I think even in the Jeep you do, don't you? BT at your track, you can't send them out without a door.
At BTs, you do.
Listen,
have
our
a door.
insurance, you got to have Jeeps. You got to have doors, not Jeeps, doors.
But I think
Must
I
have
think
a
you
Jeep.
gotta have-
That's right.
And I,
doors for most of them, I think.
and I believe they got the same insurance company, but I don't know about that.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to speak for them tracks.
Yeah,
I think-
their deal.
I
but
think full body's full body. That doors too. Shit.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
So there's
So
And
two.
you can lose weight, but you can't throw your doors away and you can't chop the roof off of it.
Yeah.
No convertibles.
No convertibles, huh?
Cody Sandleton. Well, how
So
about
there's
if you
two-
got
Oh, go
like
ahead.
a Dodge Power Wagon? I thought, did they come with the top come off of it?
Some of them did.
Yes.
There's one year
Yes.
that's a convertible. One or two.
Yeah, I think the older ones are like the older Chevy Blazers. The whole top comes off of it.
Yeah.
Center drive, Mr. Bill, y'all do not have to have arm restraints. William can't get his arm out the window and get crushed. That's what we're worried about mainly.
Yeah. Worried about breaking your arm,
Mhm.
Yeah.
getting trapped up under that thing or whatever,
This is
breaking your arm up.
some good
Yep.
feedback.
Because then, like you say, you get flipped over and your arm's stuck under there, and then you're stuck under the water.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah,
you can't
exactly.
back up.
I got a story we could tell you, but we'll leave that for another day about them arm restraints. 73 and 74 have removable tops on the Blazers, Mr. Hoskins says.
Yep.
Yeah.
And some of the
Well,
older
the earliest-
Blazers even have like over your head where they don't, where there's no roof.
Yeah, the
Not like a
60,
K5.
67 or the 68, 69, 70s through 72, the whole roof comes off. And then the very first years of the square body do, I think the 73, 74, them whole tops come off. Then the later years, just the back came
Yeah.
off. They kept a roof over your head.
Is center drive on a DOT legal?
No.
No,
No
No
chance.
center
Nope.
drive. We've never allowed center drive.
Nope.
no, it's got to look like the way it comes.
Yeah,
you know.
DOT, like you drive it down the road.
Exactly. Yeah, we let some things, but it ain't whack them up, chop them up. You know, it still got to resemble a truck, look
I
like
got
a truck.
I gotta throw some shots right here while we on this thing.
Oh no,
Chris, if you get a little faster, truck won't have that much mud on it.
Dang, that's mean. Quit talking that smack. He's gonna come lay the smack down on you this weekend. I hope.
Hey, he might, man.
I was
Bring
just
it on
telling him,
out.
hopefully
He's doing
Got it
It's all
clean just
fun.
in time to come racing with us, and then BT.
it's all fun and games, man. They was trying to stir me up on the birthday thing out there.
You
but,
did get stirred up, but you won your little birthday party.
yeah. That was all set up, man. That's what they said, Patrick. That was all set up.
It was. It's you set everybody up for that, didn't you? BT likes to do that. He'll line up on one side or the other and blast across the top. Everybody's
I mean, There ain't a gate on one side of the pit and there ain't a gate on the other.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I
heard
just shook my head. I was laughing. Terry's looking at me, and I was like, "See why I didn't want to get that thing muddy? Because I knew what was fixing to happen."
When I let go of that one button and hit that other button, that was gone.
Mud truck.
That's a pro mod.
Chris about had it. He had them little front tires on his truck. It took a little to the middle.
It's some tough competition coming on that little Ford Ranger. First time out, it looked pretty good. They just gotta do some tuning. You know what I mean?
Talking about Big Dave.
Yeah, and the medium Earl, he called it.
Yep. The medium Earl, is that what it is?
Yep, the medium Earl. That's what they call it. They got big Earl.
That thing looked
Earl,
good. It came around the corner lurking. I didn't even know it was there.
I didn't either.
It came around the corner.
I saw him sitting at the stage like, what the hell you got here, Bo?
I didn't really get to walk around and talk to everybody like I wanted. I just was kind of right there at the starting line, I guess, the whole night. And that thing came around the corner and said, "Boy, who is that?" Tony smiles at me. He's like, "That's Dave." Like, oh.
Yeah, got him a new killer.
Yeah, new killer Ranger.
He gonna put it in a small block class?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Hey, I don't know. He ran it in this thing. And Chris, I'm gonna put Chris's comment up here because I gotta come back. He's throwing shots here. I only had to hold mine for about 6.
Dang.
But yeah, that little Ranger looks good, man. It's the it ran with us last year.
I watched the live. It was it was a good looking little truck. That's why I was wondering if he was gonna. Now they still got the other one?
They got 3 or 4 of them, I think. They got
purple truck was there, and Dave ran it.
The big Ford, yeah.
Yep, the big Ford was there, and then that Ranger. So I hope so. Hopefully, maybe we'll get one of them in the small block class, maybe to teach BT a lesson.
Hey,
then maybe hopefully we'll get his other one in the horseshoe class. And who knows what Alexis is up to? Did they tell you anything about that? Any plans with her?
I hadn't heard nothing. I don't know.
I know she's got to be itching to get back behind the wheel.
We got Cody wanting to know if any of his trucks are for sale. He need a ride for sale.
I think Cassie can sell you Ricky's truck. You hit him up. They'll snatch that motor out and ride.
I got you a ride, Sadie. Don't worry about it. We got something. But we supposed to be talking rules. We ain't supposed to be talking trash and regulations and stuff. We don't went away from that and getting in the
Done got sidetracked.
It always happens. Well, the main thing is, like you say, gates open at 9, right? So be there as early as you can, please, to come register and see me, Steve, and Tony, and we'll get you teched out and get you your tech sheet. Yeah, especially if you live close. Please don't wait and be like, well, you know, I'm only 30 minutes away, so I'll wait. And then you got the other guys that, you know, the Godfather said he's going to have, I believe, a driver's meeting at 11:15, and we're racing at 12. So we need y'all registered by 11 at the latest. I mean, absolute latest to get the list together, because hopefully we're going to have a heck of a turnout. And we're going to have to organize all these lists and give it to them, and, you know.
Well, one thing these guys got to remember, too, the 3 of us, we got trucks that we're racing as well. So when you show up to the track, all that you got to do to your truck to get it ready to race, we got to do to ours too. So
plus
try
other
to be
stuff.
there early where we try to get there early so we can get you guys done so we can do what we got to do before we race.
And I guess because we're gonna need to kind of be up there while the trucks are running, because everybody pretty much wants us to look at the trucks after they make the passes. So we need to look at your truck real quick before you go back to the pit. So
so if you're first, second, or third, you got to stay in the pits. Don't go back to your trailer. You make your pass. If you're first, second, or third, you got to stay in up there at the starting line where we can look the trucks over before you go back. And that's not just this race. That'll be every race.
We want to stay
every race.
We want to stay in the stage.
That'll be a quick inspection, man. It might take us 2 minutes. You know, it'll be during the daytime. So we're just going to look, make sure nobody's got nothing sketchy going on. Mainly at that point, making sure you got the right size tires on your ride and making sure that you don't have a bottle is what we're, to be honest, what we're looking at. At that point, because we've already looked at your truck. So
Yeah.
Well, y'all
we're just
the top 3 trucks, right? That's what's getting retake. The top 3.
Yep. So if
Yep.
you think you're in
Top
the top
three
3 or so, just 3, 4, come see us. Yeah, just stay
Yep,
around.
that's right.
You know?
Yep. Just come back around the staging and we'll do it right quick and let y'all get back to your trailers and get out of the way so the next class can come up and get going. And it'll probably be different at every track, but we'll try to get a little spot off to the side or something where we ain't in everybody's way.
That's right.
But
Put a
we
little
don't
tent up or
want you to
something,
take your
chairs
truck
around.
back to your trailer, so we have to go chase you guys down because we got other
That's
things
right.
to do other than chasing everybody down.
And then if we say we want to look at him and then one doesn't get looked at, all you know what breaks loose. So please let's look at your rod.
Yep.
They had
That is correct.
people wanting to kill our buddy Tom Stencil over that. You remember that? VT, were
Yep.
you there at the Beach
Straight back to
Festival?
the trailer.
They
Yep.
told the man they were gonna light his trailer on fire and shoot him when he ran out. I was like, God,
Damn. Pretty rough, ain't it?
Oh my!
don't tell us that.
Who's writing time? Who's going? Are we keeping up with the times, or how that's going? Are they?
We're gonna take their time sheets.
Oh, yeah. So
The
y'all just run
Godfather.
like y'all. They just run it like you always do, and we just copy taking there.
Yep. Unless Blaine needs somebody to write them down, but we're gonna rely on their because they got Kinsley and Jordan, so usually they do really good.
We don't want to figure it. We don't want to mess there what they got working.
Riggs' girlfriend, right? No, Riggs' I forget her name. So I don't want to get in the Godfather's way of running his race. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because we're guests at these tracks. So
We just
that's
want,
right.
All we're doing is inspect. We can get the inspection out of the way.
that's right.
Yep.
And after this one, it'll
Yeah,
be pretty
like
easy.
Chandler says, we don't need everybody running up in the tower, please.
That's right.
No.
They will let us know who did what. So,
Yep.
You kind of know, man. So you got somebody that's keeping the times and watching the times for you. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You know where
yeah.
you know where you're at.
if you're in small block class, just ask Miss Jenny Hahn.
They'll keep up with
She
that.
pretty much writes down every time in that class.
Yeah. She's
There's
pretty good about keeping time.
there's pretty much somebody in every class that one of their loved ones is writing down everybody's time so they know what the deal is.
She's good about writing times and videoing trucks. So
Yep.
she keeps track of that kind of stuff.
But,
That's something that's really appreciated, y'all, is videos. You know, some people's trucks don't get a whole lot of videos or they don't have somebody there taking a video for them. So take a video and post it on your Facebook or whatever. They really appreciate it, you know?
Yeah. Yep. Tag the driver. Tag the DOT series.
I got all kind of
Tag
people,
the dude.
though, and I still can't get a video. Rhett's got to take a video for me.
I know you got all them people and they won't.
I
do
had
it.
4 pits full of people, parking spots full of people. Ain't nobody get a video.
I sent some videos to you. A lot of times when I'm there, that Jenny gets for me.
Yep. Miss Jenny does every time. Yep.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. She.
I
I video everybody that I want to watch their truck. So we're gonna get some new videos of the Puff this year.
Yeah.
We had to keep an eye on that truck.
I tried to get one Saturday, but he told me I couldn't talk no trash to him this week. So
yeah, hey, you can talk trash. Hey, I'll take a licking. But you know what I mean? Hey, if you don't want to run it, all you gotta do is put your head down and go. I ain't gonna do that. You know, I had a great time Saturday.
I did too.
It was a mud bog, and if it had a couple passes on it, and I had an idea of I thought it would go in that,
I would have
seen it. But
I agree. I ain't saying nothing about it.
There was about an 85% chance it was going to the bottom.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But you don't know.
You don't know till you
don't know.
BT was the only one in that class to come out.
Chandler said that they need somebody to help in the DOT series times.
All right, we'll work on that. Let's see what we can do.
We'll figure something out.
Whether we get you one person or a few different people at different times or what, we'll figure it out.
Now, did they have a readout board or no?
No.
Do they have a digital board?
No.
Okay, so they just announced the time.
Yeah, they got a little handheld thing. What you see what Gavin them had going on? That's pretty nice. With the screen all on the screen. You see that?
Oh no, I missed that.
Yeah, he had a big old TV down there where you register, had everybody's time and everything on it.
Oh, really? That's what I'm talking about. He's getting geared up for that heads up stuff because he's gonna have to be set up like that at that track to keep all that straight.
Yeah, it was pretty
awesome.
It was pretty nice.
Well, I mean, if he gets that track set up like he wants to, or like he says he wants to, he's gonna be able to hold some pretty bad to the bone races.
Yeah.
You know, with the timers and everything that he's talking about. You know, Gavin said they're gonna have a 60-foot time, 100-foot time, and a 200-foot time, and they're gonna try to have mile per hour for you. So you're gonna know what your truck's running at every stage.
Yeah, so you can go there and really get some good data.
Yeah, you can go there and get all kinds of data and help your tuning situation.
And then if you got one of them grids and all, like BT, where he's got the drive shaft sensor and the front tire sensor,
all that,
and all that, and he can compare that instead of have the GPS like he's normally got to have, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
use the timing system and figure out his slippage, right?
It's programming in this laptop I'm talking about. Yeah, you don't figure it out.
Yeah.
I wish we were that smart, huh?
No, not me, brother.
Hey, there's old sayings in this stuff, buddy. Keep it simple, stupid.
That's right.
That's pretty damn accurate.
Sometimes that's the best, you know.
Yep. Yeah, you can mess around and high tech your ass in last place.
Be like, man, I really got a whole lot of adjustability now.
Yeah,
right.
That's right.
Freaking.
Man, I can tune and adjust everything if I just find somebody smart enough to figure out how to work all this crap.
Like, hey, look how slow I can make this thing. Click, click, click.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's what Curtis said. He's like, go out there with that thing, race, you know, a bunch of races, at least 4 races before you do anything, turn any knob, do anything. You have no idea, you know. Go try it in a few different places, you know.
Cody, I got that second kit figured out, Bo.
Well, before you make any big decisions, you need to definitely run it at different tracks.
Yep.
You definitely need to do that because it's going to run different. The ground's different. So I'll just put it that way. The dirt's different. The water content's going to be different. That's right. BT's track ain't going to be the same as Patrick's track, or it ain't going to be the same track as Tyndall Farms. It's different dirt.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, so you kind of get your truck where it'll run, where you know it's going to run, and then you figure out how to tune suspension, and you try to tame the track with suspension. You don't tame the track with gear changes and all that, because all you're doing is shooting yourself in the foot. Get your truck where it runs solid and hard, and then figure out how to tune suspension. Once you can figure out how to tune suspension, you can make it go pretty much anywhere you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll run consistent at most tracks.
Y'all see down here what Cody says.
Yeah,
BT needs that information so he doesn't knock the tires off when that second kit kicks in.
I ain't got no comments on mine. I'm on my phone, so I don't have no comments. He better get a third kit for this weekend.
Oh,
I hear that.
Because I'm coming for the third hustler belt. Woo! I'm going to have triplet hustlers at the end.
I hear that. I hope so, brother. I hope so. I ain't did nothing to mine. So.
Oh, you ain't did nothing. You listen to him.
He's full of crap.
Pulled it out the shop. That's it.
Y'all didn't think his motor sounded a little different this weekend?
He pulled it out of the shop. Pulled it out of the shop. That's it. He's right. He didn't do nothing to it, but his dad and Shaky been working on that joker since the last race of last year.
Isn't that the truth?
Man, if y'all only knew. I tell you what, if y'all only knew.
Yeah.
Y'all better watch out for Mr. Rick right there.
He said that
thing was on a tear at the end of the season.
Yep.
I think the truck to watch this year is going to be yours.
We'll see.
I believe Puff's going to be the truck to watch.
Hopefully.
I just honestly believe it. It's been jinxed the last couple of seasons, but I think it's going to show up this year. I believe that's going to be the truck to watch.
Hopefully it'll do something.
Maybe
we got to bust back into the top 3 somehow.
Maybe Sunday morning I might think that someone else's truck is the one to watch, but right now I'm thinking that it's yours.
We'll find out.
Fresh built, fresh out the shop.
Our class is one of the tightest classes, I'll tell you.
Oh, I know. Ooh. I know. But yours has been there long enough. You just got every trick that Dirt Dauber knows has been put in that truck.
It's got a lot of them. He was happy with the field run. I give you that.
So I'm just, it's got every trick that man's probably put in a truck. So it's now it's just getting all them tricks to work together.
Yep. If I can figure out how to use them tricks, or if I'm like a bad magician, you go out there, you go out there and you pull a porcupine out the hat instead of a rabbit, something like that. You're like, oh.
Rick said he's looking for you, Steve. He's coming for you. He's coming for that belt.
Hey, everybody's head hunting.
Come on,
head hunting.
Come on,
come on. I know. I looked under that cheese pole.
Hey,
it looked mighty familiar.
Hey, Rick, did you get you a new paint job?
I think they got them all painted up, don't they?
CB got him a new paint job because he should have left the old one on it because I'm gonna suck the paint off of that thing Saturday.
Ooh, dang, you're gonna suck the paint off when he rolls by.
Yep.
Great. Yep. Shots.
He shortened the hood on that thing. He should have shortened a lot more than the hood.
Oh Lord.
Man, he's on a roll, isn't he?
Man's on a tear.
Who talks more crap than BT? Steve.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. You talking about me? I ain't said nothing.
No. Heck, he's been second place the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
That truck. Hey, I ain't taking nothing away from that truck. That truck's fast. Hell, every truck in our class. I mean, there's seriously 5 or 6 trucks in our class that any one of them can win. All it takes is somebody to bobble, and you've been beat.
That's right. And how about the dark horses that you're not thinking, that we're not even thinking about? You know, like what happens if Dave jumps in here with that new Ranger? It looked like it had a ton of wheel speed. That's got one of those JBE small blocks, doesn't it, BT?
Yeah.
High revving. That thing had to have 80, 90 mile an hour wheel speed. It looked like
it was turning, brother.
It was turning.
But I'd say Saturday's going to be a good day. That's all I can say. It's going to be fun. Some of us may have to go home and go back to the drawing board.
Yep. Some of it, we might be in the shop another 9 months. Oh, Steve. Steve will put a whooping on me so bad. I ain't going to bring it out for another.
I ain't. If I get beat that bad, I just ain't coming back. I'll be broke down.
I'm saying you're going to beat me so bad, I'll be in the shop for another 9 months.
No, I'm down. I just believe that. I believe it's Puff's year.
I hope
it'll be a miracle if I can hang on to even in the top 3 this year. I believe. I believe there's going to be some. I believe you're going to be a heavy hitter. Rick's going to be a heavy hitter, and CJ, he's always quiet.
And
CJ don't never say nothing.
Don's changed his old truck, got a new motor. How many crickets is Don going to have when his motor cranks up?
Yeah, well, Jeremy on that post of mine the other day told me that I better get it ready because they're coming with a hot one.
I seen that.
He better hope. He better hope that bitch is on fire. Is all I can say.
Ooh! I can't wait.
It's going to be on this Saturday. I'm telling you.
This Saturday is going to be awesome.
If I can get through Tech, it's going. If I can get through Tech, it's going to be fun.
If you get through Tech. There you go. Both hands with a paddle, right? Like he's making jambalaya.
Yep, that's right.
I'm just going to sit back and listen, brother. Sit back and listen.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good time. I'm ready to see some of these cut tire guys back in action. We only got to see Gavin and Jason King make a pass this weekend, but I know there's a good many of them coming to Tyndall Farms.
That's going to be a good race. We get to run our straight lines.
What's his name? What's his name joined, didn't he? Kane?
Yes.
He's going to be a cut tire truck this year, right?
Yeah, Kane's got like 3 trucks.
He got
all kind of different classes.
Okay. So I knew he had the little black. He's got 2 of them black Rangers. He's got old body style and a new body style, don't he?
Yeah, and the new body style is a cut tire one, isn't it?
Oh, is that what it is? The new body style is a cut tire, and the older body style one, the black one with the checkerboard flag or the checkered flag on it, that's going to be a big tire truck.
Yeah, I think the newer trucks, the unlimited or limited, whatever it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Limited class.
I don't know. William Taylor's asking about the running order. I don't know what that'll be. We'll have that on here Wednesday.
I believe what's going to happen with that, I don't want to speak for the Godfather, but when we talk was going to be the cut tire. It's a limited class.
Yep.
And then we're going to run our straight line classes. Probably going to start with big tire, then go to small tire, then small block, I imagine. And then we're going to go to the horseshoe stuff. So, but we'll we'll see what Blaine decides on the running order of the straight line stuff, if that makes sense to you. But
I like the small tire, the small block first.
you want a fresh pit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, our trucks are too fast. We're a lot faster than big tire trucks.
Oh, listen to him.
We ain't had no rough kits.
Listen to him.
I mean, the proof's in the pudding, brother.
I'm with BT. I'm with BT.
You let BT win one time, win the whole race, and he's like,
no, I ain't saying about that. I told Steve earlier. Well, I told Steve what I thought about that race Saturday night.
Hey,
wins
like
a win,
I told
brother.
you, though,
Wins a win. But hey,
that's right. It was a good win. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying
your time was a respectable time. Your time was a time. So
your time was a time, but we will see in time if your time is going to be enough time, won't we, Steve?
Well, I mean, at that night, at that track, that was the fastest pass of the night.
That was. I told him what was going to happen too with that track.
You can't. You
is going to ride.
Cannot argue with it.
It's going to be a different race this weekend. Totally.
Oh yeah,
he laid down.
Deal.
See, I haven't even seen that new track. I haven't been to Tyndall not one time since 2 years ago. Back when they was running away from the tower.
It can get rough.
Away from the
it can get rough.
Well, it's black mud and it does get bouncy, but hopefully it won't be too rough.
It can get bouncy.
You know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we run the order fast enough it won't.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't know how many big tire trucks we're going to have this year. I don't know how many hell, I don't know how many any tire trucks we're going to have.
Yeah, I don't really know either.
Yeah.
You know,
there's we've got a lot of bunch that are asking and want to be in it. So
yeah, you got.
Yeah, we got a bunch saying they're going to be there, but until Saturday morning, we don't know.
That's right.
Yeah. I can tell you one thing in that pit. You got to drive it. I can tell you that.
Yep.
And it ain't gonna be no.
And while we're talking about the pit, how about the horseshoe? That's gonna be awesome. You know, we got a ton of guys looking at that horseshoe class, and that is gonna be fun, y'all. Fun to drive and fun to watch, because they were in it to win it last year, BT, weren't they?
Yep.
I mean, they had dudes floorboarding it around the turn.
I might run in it this year. I think I'm gonna run the red truck.
I thought your daddy was running the red truck.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. You know how that goes.
He says he is, and they BT, go ahead and run that truck.
He's got diverticulitis or some crap.
His back ain't gonna let him run that.
No, that's what I said too. But
there ain't no way. I mean, last year half the races he was hobbling around with his back bothering him. He'd be foolish to get in that truck and mess himself up.
Yeah, it'll be there Saturday. Now, who drives it? But it'll be there Saturday.
The old Rebel. The question is how old the dude driving it will be.
Yep.
All right.
It'll be the medium, the halfway Rebel or the old Rebel. One out two. Yep. Cody will drive it. I hire me a driver.
Yeah, put Cody Singleton to drive it.
Cody needs a rental anyway. He drive your truck and get himself some points.
Man, you get hired gun, brother.
Your old man will be like, "What the heck just happened there?"
He can drive for you and then turn around and drive for himself.
Yep.
He can borrow a truck and you can use a driver. So
I got me a hired gun. You know I hook him up.
Usually only you can't if you're not on the team, you can't he could sub for him, but he couldn't drive his truck twice in one race, I will say. So he couldn't drive it and get his points and get Terry's points. He could only get Terry's or his.
We might have to change that register Terry for BT Nick this weekend. We'll see. Because you know how that's going to work.
Well, you can be Terry's substitute driver.
But they won't let me substitute every race.
BT be a substitute?
They won't let me substitute every race, though.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
y'all are on the same team as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. So that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just don't want a bunch of I don't know, a bunch of people that aren't associated with the truck driving endpoint.
Oh, you get a fast truck and let everybody drive it. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you know, it's like the Airs. They're like all the same person, basically. So that truck runs and registered in my class. You know what I'm saying? Just to use him as an example. Like me and Cassidy, we'll be switching out, but we're only going to run one class for points. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it will be in cheese puff.
So what class did you run in Puff in? Small block and small tire or small block and big tire?
Probably just small block. Honestly, I'm probably going to run small tires like some of the stuff, but try to concentrate on one class. Hopefully concentrate on Steve.
There you go. Hey, don't concentrate on me.
I
Gotta
did.
concentrate on somebody. You know?
I think you're going to be the man to beat this year.
I did get asked a lot of questions this weekend about a fella building a DOT truck. He told me.
Who's building it?
Top secret. He was wanting to come to the house and raise some money yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
But we'll see.
We'll see what they come up with, right? Talk's cheap. We'll see who shows up, right?
That's like I was telling Addison. Addison was talking that smack with me and you over there Saturday night. That's what mine's here, brother.
Yep.
Cassie's was there, but we didn't use it.
Yeah. It was there, though. It could have. I don't
it
know.
Was there. It could have, should have. We looked at it and we're like,
Didn't Angus say, unload it, let's go?
Oh, you took off? He ran over to me. Dad said, run it. I'm like, we decided we weren't running. Once,
Yeah, we can't sign up after the fact.
Yeah, well, we already signed up. And then
okay.
Paul came back and gave me my entry fee back. That was awesome. Yeah. I didn't ask him. We decided not to run, so I wasn't going to go try to get entry fee back,
That's right.
That was good of them.
I don't think they left at like 1 o'clock Saturday night.
Yeah, it was a long race. I think Aggravator made its pass at 1.
Yeah.
I believe.
Wow.
I think they didn't finish racing until 3.
Really?
Had a big turnout in the Jeep class then, didn't they? Or they had a lot of people getting pulled out.
There's a lot of people pulled out, man.
Yeah.
But he has a hell of a crowd, bro.
He had a good crowd. And I'll tell you what, Patrick does good too. He'll add money back for that crowd to make his payouts better for sure.
Oh yeah. Patrick's always adding money back.
Won 2 classes, I think. Walked away like $800.
Yep.
It wasn't with like 5 trucks in a class or something like that. They were 3-1 and like 6 another that he won.
Yeah, Patrick's good about adding money. He always adds money back. He's good at it.
But it was a jam up show. It was a little different than it's mud bog. Sometimes it's a mud race. Yeah. Sometimes it's a flat dirt road. Sometimes it's a mud bog, and that one was a mud bog for sure.
Yeah,
the crowd was in. That's for sure.
Yep. How about that big old what was it? It was a Bronco.
Oh, that thing was huge,
dude. That thing was mega. I don't know what it had in it, but he was trying to turn it for all it was worth. About $6 grand.
It was a good time. It was good time.
How much you think it weighed?
A lot.
More than Kit. I'll put it to you that way.
The tires on it probably weighed much as my whole rig.
Yeah.
The tires and rims.
They had big old solid steel centers and all, and then big Rockwell rims.
Big tires on it. Did you see the truck? He had a little small truck he was pulling it with.
No, I didn't.
It fits on the trailer, man. I don't know who that was.
What was he pulling it with?
It wasn't that big of a truck, but it took up the whole trailer, and that thing was huge. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
You had to get a permit to go down the road, That's the biggest non-V-tread truck I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Big old sucker.
He built it big. That thing had to have 12 or 14-inch leaf springs on it at least.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it got through there, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hell, it didn't have no options but to go through it. The tires was that big.
Yeah.
It about damn floated across it.
I don't think what's the biggest IROC they make? Because I think that was definitely bigger than a 44, right?
It had to be.
They make a 50 something.
Yeah, I think it was
57.
I make a 54 IROC. I know a 54.
Yeah, because they were IROCs and they were ridiculously big.
I know they make a big one.
I see
they make a big one.
I see the Dark Horse is watching Mr. Willis Walker.
Willis, that's the one you better watch out for. I think it's fast.
Willis, you coming this weekend?
He coming is he coming this weekend?
I hope so.
If he comments.
This is one of the ones that should be good for him. Hopefully it'll be nice, smooth mud pit kind of, nothing crazy.
If it don't rain.
Yeah, hopefully it won't rain. Blaine will get it worked out.
They call for
rain coming.
That's that black dirt too. So a lot of times they can do something with that a little bit more than clay if it gets.
Yeah, we got it coming Wednesday here. We got 80-something%, 85% or something here Wednesday.
And think about Saturday, the high school will be like in the 60s, man.
Really?
Yeah, That's what it is here. Low in the 40s, highs in the like 65. I think is the high here.
Man, them
Saturday.
turkeys gonna be gobbling. Oh Lord.
Well,
Ooh, man.
I'm glad I don't have a window hole cut yet. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Are they gonna have a razor
might
glass?
want-
I don't know.
You might want that window hole though, depending on if there's much water in that thing. Might
Yeah.
not be able to see.
Hopefully there won't be a bunch of water.
Yeah, I hope not.
Blaine to get that pumped out and worked out for us. Blaine knows what we're after. And
Yeah,
that's one thing that's good. And I will say, man, all these tracks this year are working so hard to kind of give the series what it needs when it comes. So I couldn't appreciate that more from all the way from BT to the McNamara's to Matt to Blaine, everybody, Tony, Cody over there, everybody is Patrick. Everybody's doing a great job.
With this truck count coming this Saturday, I don't know if he'll have the time to run a razor class. I don't know. He might. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have enough trucks so we don't need that, but we will see.
We are planning on packing.
I know they're definitely fun to watch when they have a course where you can run 2 at a time.
Oh yeah,
that's fun to watch.
What's up, Sean? I see you watching. Tune in.
Yeah, that'll be a question for Wednesday night when
Godfather's
on here
for the man himself.
Yeah. We'll have the Godfather and crew on here Wednesday night at 7 live.
Hopefully, Sean got his tires back from that other Ford and bring that resurrection on, huh, BT?
Come on, bring them all. Put the 35.
We need it, bro. That's one of the trucks that is always eluded us series-wise, and it's good to have y'all running with us, or at least against us. Right?
Come on and get
run with us. Come get in the show.
You ain't against us if you ain't with us. How about that?
You got several good trucks. That V-Tread's a killer too. That thing can come in there and wipe the slate clean for sure.
I was beating LSU, huh? Okay. My bad, fellas.
BT's ball game.
It just popped up on my phone.
His Tigers are out though. What happened?
Yeah, we out, bro. Can't shoot free throws, man.
Magic dried up, but first time in 40 years, you take it, right?
Got to hit them free throws. You missed 12 free throws in a row. It's rough. Got to get them freebies. But hey, we number 2 in the country in baseball, so it's baseball season. Let's play some baseball, baby.
There you go. Logan's over there chanting, doing her little whatever.
Cadence count.
Cadence count.
It's baseball season. I don't know. It's spring. It's a spring practice. Ain't the 6th this weekend? It's spring game this weekend, buddy.
Uh-oh.
I'm glad I love mud racing.
Gotta love it.
You gonna miss turkey hunting and baseball.
No, I don't miss
he can shoot one up there before the race at Tender Farms. Just go a little early. Them gobblers are everywhere in South Carolina, bro.
They drop a pin, brother. Don't believe me. Don't they drop a pin? I will take care of them for you. As of today, I'm out of turkey jail as of today, so I can shoot 2 more. I ain't got to wait 10 days now. I don't waited my 10 days, so I'm out of jail.
Out of turkey jail.
Out of turkey jail.
How'd you get in turkey jail?
You hear that, Jason? You ought to come down and come put a whooping on these guys, and BT might take you and shoot a turkey. Huh?
He kills them dumb turkeys up there with Jason. And don't even start about turkey hunting up there. But anyway,
dumb turkeys.
You can't kill but 1 in the first 10 days of the season.
Oh, okay.
So I just so happened to kill one opening day, so I had to wait 10 damn days.
Happens when you're that good. Right?
I've been taking youngins, and Jensen just called him one up Friday. He couldn't get him in couldn't get a shot. Called him one up Saturday. He couldn't pull the trigger, so I don't know.
Oh, no.
There's the other 2-time champ down there just tuning in.
What's up? He's tuning in.
That's the ball peen himself.
The ball peen.
2-time.
He didn't get no test in this weekend either. I heard he's been testing somewhere.
Has he?
Yep. That's what I heard. You ain't got to bring the truck down to come hunting, man. We'll work out some deal. We'll swap some hunts out. I'm all about that turkey hunting.
That's right.
We'll trade a hunt for a hunt.
Cassie show you the one that he shot?
He told me it spurred him. He showed me the darn. Well, it cut him in his hand, but he didn't show me the picture. Nothing.
And everybody kept shaking his hand Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
By the end of the night, his hand was destroyed, bleeding everywhere. He's like, "Move my hands." I'm like, "Quit sticking the hand out, dude."
You tell
Nothing
me to get
left.
Fist bump.
It got it right there in the
Yeah.
meat. I mean, it just.
Oh,
He said
You
it,
tell
it bled for like 20 minutes or something.
You tell him to get him some of that TSS, that damn, when you shoot him in the beak and it breaks his feet. He don't want to be doing that spur and shit. Takes all the flop out of him.
Yep. That's good
10
stuff.
four.
But man,
Like this.
fist bump him or something.
Yep. That's about all you got for the tech there rules. Anything else you want to get in, Red?
yeah, just guys, please get there as early as you can and come see us. And also on your registration sheet, Logan, tell me again, you're going to have emergency contact information. So please put on there your loved one or whoever we want to call in case something happens to you. And also on here, there's a little section, medical conditions or allergies. Not trying to get into anybody's stuff, but if there's something that needs to be known about, if you're unconscious, please put it on there.
Something serious, yeah.
All of us are going to, BT will have a sheet. I'll have a sheet. Tony will have a sheet. Steve, with everybody's contacts and their information, their medical stuff. So if there is a problem, that way we know what to do and you're not, just out there lost. They shoot you up with something that you can't take, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It causes you more damage than hell.
That's easy to happen.
And if you got any
right.
last minute tech questions, hit up Steve or Tony or Brett.
Yep, or hit us up Wednesday night, right? We'll be back
Wednesday night.
With the Godfather.
7:00 live, I hope. Hopefully.
7 would be nice.
Sharp.
Life happens, right?
Yep.
Everybody get them hot rods tuned up. Be ready.
Yep. We'll see y'all in another day or so on the live between the pits.
Yep. Well, I'm going to thank all of our tracks and all of our sponsors real quick, and we'll let everybody get off of here,
Hit them up.
Without these tracks, we'd have nowhere to race, y'all. So remember that when we need these tracks. They're disappearing fast. Yeah. Steve will tell you.
Support
how many are in Georgia?
Oh, yeah.
2, 1.
Cobbtown.
Yep.
That's it.
And we need to support
Cobbtown in that leisure park over there around Macon somewhere. I'm not sure where that one is, but I think them's the only two that I know of around here now.
Yep.
And support them even though if it ain't a points race. Get out there and
That's right.
Them.
Support everybody and don't get too picky about what kind of racing you're doing. Just remember, get out there and enjoy it. Right?
And that's another thing I want to hit on. I don't think we want the series to be holding people out from racing. You know what I mean?
No.
Go out there and support them all, even if it ain't a points race. So without the tracks, you can't race, brother.
That's right.
Yep, that's right.
Well, thanks again to Orangeburg Mud Bog, Twitty's Mud Bog, Thunder Alley Mudplex, Branchville Mud Bog, Little Dew Mud Bog, Tyndall Farms Mud Bog, Southern Thunder Mud Track, and Palmetto Mudway. Without y'all, we'd have nowhere to race. Also, thank you, Redline Kart Sales, Hustler Racing, Bacarn Heating and Air, Spare Parts Racing, Coke Renovations, Tool Brothers Incorporated, Shaky Jordan Motorsports, Hares Repair Service, Holy City Proud Boys, Godfather Racing, Triple Threat Racing Engines, and our man, Johnny Martin Jr. Well Drilling, as always, our title sponsor. Thank you all very much, because without y'all, we couldn't do it,
Amen. All right, we'll catch y'all Wednesday, 7 o'clock, same time, same place, between the pits. All right, Steve, y'all be good. We'll see you in a little bit.